Hey everybody, this is Crazy with Crazy Gaming, and we're back for another episode of Ixion. Now, we started this game yesterday, and we kind of were having a pretty good time. We're hoping everybody enjoyed it and would like to see it again. So we're going to run another episode today. I picked up pretty much right where we left off. I looked around at a couple things, and then this is an auto screen that popped up, and it's explaining to me that an employee has died under our supervision at our base. I have to push understood, and we need to go to the base and see why he died. It's probably from starvation, because we have this going on, and we need to reassign that guy. We need to come out here. We've got ourselves in a little conundrum here. And we kind of stuck. Because we can't feed these guys because that ship (20 and 1). We don't have the resources for it, so we can't build it. And this one has the Oxford, but we don't have enough available to build another.
In accordance with Dallas AEC terms of employment, Dallas cannot be held responsible for any physical or psychological damage to an administrator's person resulting from crew revolt under said administrator's supervision.
So we're in trouble, basically. And that's it. Once you get too many crew members that die, or once you get stuck like that, and that was my fault because I reassigned that ship and I should know better. But once you do that, you're done. So what I can do is I could restart the chapter, or I could load the game, and I could load the game at a point where I wasn't having that problem yet. So if I go back to cycle, say 46 and load, we should be okay. But we'll be missing things, and it backs us up. And so I won't be doing that again. Okay, so we're all the way back here now. This is off. We only have 12 available power. And this is off as well. And now it's telling us to build the EVA airlock. It says we have 12 power available. And so to build that, we're going to have to shut some of this other stuff down. Before I do that, I'm kind of nitpick about this kind of stuff. Telling us that we have 9 people that are homeless, so we need to build a house. It also wants us to build the EVA airlock. Before we do that, we are going to build a house so that we don't have people that are homeless. And we're going to build that house right up here. I'm going to rotate it so it's long ways. Like this. Don't know why nothing's moving. The EVA airlock would be able to make the power. Yeah. But I don't see anybody, and I don't know why this isn't working. This is inactive. Building not powered. Let's fire the power back up on it. There's a ton of people. This is what I'm talking about. I have no idea why they're not building this, because we have plenty of stuff to do it. And yet they're not building. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add a road here. Don't know what difference that's going to make. Yeah, nobody's coming. This is not necessary. But I just don't know why nothing's running. I don't see anybody. Never had that happen. Oh, I know why. Take that back. When you come back after dying like that, or after the game stopping, you're going to be automatically on pause. So I have to hit the play button and knock. There they all go. I forget about it. So it's not like that's happened to me very often. I think it's happened to me once before. And I think it happened in the demo. So it's been a while. We'll get that house built. This symbol here will go away. And I think because of the issues that we've been having, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and destruct that building. That's going to give us a bunch of resources we can use. And I actually have I have to build this Ava airlock. That's going to hit 100. So they're all at 100 and it's got one left. So I've got to build something. And if I have to build something, I think I'm going to build another house because we're going to start getting a bunch more of these guys here pretty quick. Wish we had room to build right here. We didn't have that road right there, we'd be able to do it. But it is what it is. We can put one down here. think we'll just put it there. I'm going to actually need 2 more. Because they're going to bring, I think, another 40 back over here. But that makes that go away. And now we only have 8 power. But we still don't have enough. And I don't think they've talked about power yet. They did. But we have to do the research for it, and we can't because we don't have enough power to power this thing. So what we're going to do is kill the power for that one. And kill the power for this one. That gives us the power we need to run this. So that we can do the tech tree because we need to build the Ava airlock. Well, we can. Okay, so we don't need this right now. We can shut it back off. And now we can build the Ava tech. Which is the Ava airlock. Now this will work here, and that's where I'm going to put that. We don't even have to build roads because the road was already there. I'll pick it up a little bit. I want to get that thing built as quickly as we can. So we'll speed it up. So that we can make some more power. We'll have just enough power to do that. And the little house symbol is gone because we built these other houses. This one and this one, so they have room now. I wonder how many people... There's nobody even in that one. It really wasn't necessary yet. This one, has none either. So I don't understand. Oh, because we put them in here. That's right. And so that's done now. So now we can utilize this to go outside and build this. Now I want to speed it back up again so we can get that built as quickly as possible. So we'll have that 40 extra power. Now we'll get the second one going. And then we'll come back in here. As you can see, we have 40, but we'll have 80 in a minute, which means I can turn this back on. Which means I can go up into here and pick the next thing I want to do. The next thing is the insect farm, is what I'd really like to do. Either the insect farm, the probe launcher, or the... That's funny. They must have done an update since I played last time, because right here used to be the... used to be the machines for manufacturing. But who am I to say? Pretty sure they're going to want me to do the probe launcher next. But I want to do the insect farm. Because the insect farm is going to be able to... is going to allow us to manufacture our own food. And that's what those do. Now we have 68, so we can turn this back on. Turn this back on. As you can see, we're running low on iron again. And so it tells me finish implementing the Vol engine via the build panel in the external view. So we need to build the Vol engine. Now it's talking about specialization. So what we have to do is we have to go out here and we are going to go to, I want to turn that on. That's going to help keep the integrity of the hull. But now we want to go to engines and external systems. And we need to build the Vol engine. And we're still in fast mode, so this thing's going to get built pretty quickly. Once it does, we'll come back. As you can see, it's being constructed over here. Now it's engaged, locked in place, and it's ready to rock and roll. So let's slow back down to normal speed. And now they're giving us a phone call.
Because of your continued successful management of the Tycoon, Dolos have authorized the dispatch of new crew members and food supplies. Please ensure that they have suitable accommodation once you reach Proxima Centauri. Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Okay, so the food thing must have got finished. It did. So now we can make the insect farms, and we're going to put those. Let's rotate these. And we're going to build those right here. That should be enough to feed those guys. The next one we'll do will be the probe launcher. And that should round out all of these. All of these now will be done. Once that's complete. And then these will do its thing, and then they will send food over to the food storage bin, which is right here. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to make it a little shorter for them so they don't have to run so far. I'm going to do that by just linking it across right there. Then that way when they run up here, they'll just go here and straight over, instead of having to go all the way up and around. And now we have a new event. Pledged to be 3 and 6 farms on the token within 10 cycles, and that's easy. And you want to keep your promises when you do that, because when you don't, food can be produced on the station by food producing buildings, ensuring your survival even without external food. We have external food being delivered. That's why we have so much over here right now. It also sent us some other stuff. I think it sent ore as well. No, it sent people. Yeah, that's why people are starving. Which I don't understand. And see, we've got 80 of 100 people still for the food. So I'm going to send the full Colts out to Mars while I figure out what's going on with this. 100 workers sent by Usami have arrived on board the turret. So that completed that mission. We didn't have to do anything. It's telling us to depart from the solar system, but we're not going to do that yet. And we have a phone call. I have to build houses for these guys. And probably another food thing. Obviously, one mess hall isn't going to cut it. But it's got food in it, so I don't understand why it's not working. We'll build a second food place.
Administrator, the different phases of preparation, calibration, and verification were successfully completed. You must now start the full bonding procedure. Dolos protocols now deem you competent to gather resources, knowledge, and test colonization routines once you reach Proxima Centauri. Before you do so, Vanir Dolos, Marduk Council founder and Dolos CEO, wants to talk to you.
There they are. Electronics, polymer, and steel. We're going to want to make that steel factory next. This guy wants to talk to us and we can't get away from him, so it is what it is. Now that's telling us about the exploration, which is the probe scanner. And I'll show you guys about that as soon as this transmission's over.
Administrator. I'm glad to see that you have managed to complete your assignments in preparation for this unique moment in history. You must understand that this is not simply another chapter in humanity's story. The book of our life on Earth is over, and we stand now at its epilogue. It saddens me to think that there are many who have yet to comprehend the reality of our situation. We've endured endless cycles of war, crisis, and famine. Still, the worst is yet to come. There are others like Dolos who have prepared for this outcome, but most of our kind remain sheltered from the horror of the predicament we find ourselves in. This pale ghost of civilization will wither and die, and with it, the tenets and values of the past. As we prepare to leave this system for
Ship has not yet been assigned. Now see, I can't do that yet.
the first time,
So I can't even do that yet.
decide which fragments we will pick up and take forward with us. Through Dolos, I am offering mankind an alternative means of survival. The Tycoon is a tablet upon which we will carve our new history. Do you recognize why I have done all of this? Having foreseen our fate, I became fixated on altering it. I set about fashioning the ropes and tying the knots that would bind together this magnificent ship. It is true that our time in this world is brief, but at least I can rest assured knowing that my legacy will endure for eons. Farewell, Administrator. For the few who stand in the light and the many who dwell in the dark, you carry the fate of us all.
But now it's going to talk about space travel with this thing. And this is going to be a whole big thing. In order to issue a travel order, click the Tycoon icon located at the bottom of the screen on the planetary system map. Once the order has been issued, EKP travel cannot be canceled. We're really not ready to run yet. And in fact, we need more power. I don't know if we have any more left. Let's look. before we jump that gun. Do we have any left? Yeah, we have 30. But we still need to build a mining ship as well. And I'm going to do that. Or we can cancel it. So, we obviously still need another house. Now people are hungry again. This is difficult. That's telling us to move the Tycoon into the orbit of the moon. We'll go ahead and do that now while this is all going on. I'm going to bring this back to regular speed. And to do that, I'm going to click this. And I'm going to move it to the moon. All the power and everything shuts off while it does this. Full integrity is still looking good. See, it's saying no EVA airlocks are active. That's because it shuts everything off when it does that. Now, if we had made batteries, we could have, things would have still ran. Jump systems. In order to use the full engine, it requires time to charge before being able to perform a jump. During that time, all Tycoon power is redirected towards the engine. Batteries will activate for the duration of the charge at present. If your batteries are empty during this period, a blackout occurs. It will automatically be resolved at the end of the charging period. Now, the reason we don't have batteries is because we have not researched those yet. That's not where I wanted to go. I actually want to go here. And the battery should be up for, there's the battery tier 1. We're going to research that. I don't know if we have enough. I'm not seeing it doing anything, which means we need more science research. So let's go back to this. Activate it.
In accordance with Ralph Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tycoon before Volt Jump initiation.
Means it's going to bring the science ship back. Speed her up again so we can get it back here quickly.
Full engine ready.
So it's jumping, even with the ship before it gets back. But it will automatically be back before. Now, this is how far this is where the demo ends. Back in the demo. So we're at the moon, excuse me, and we're supposed to be making a jump to Alpha Centauri or wherever it's sending us, one of those Centauris. And as you'll see in this thing. Everybody's cheering.
Our home. She is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity has brought destruction to the earth, polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tycoon Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species bound together, pushing further into the unknown. We set sail on this new sea because there is hope to be found, horizons to explore, and because our very existence depends on it. I give you the stars. I give you the full engine.
That can't be good. Yeah, well, no idea why they felt it necessary to start that thing near the moon. And it's still there, next to the moon. That's now busted up. Yeah.
Running preliminary diagnostics. Several anomalies detected. Multiple digital security breaches found within full jump routines. Full engine critically damaged.
This is a sabotage job.
Integrity compromised. Analysis confirms discrepancies between the mission clock and the apparent advanced state of the solar system. We are receiving no communication signals from Earth. Likelihood of ongoing survival stands at approximately 7.67%. Activating Marduk survival protocols. New mission objective established. Ensure humanity's survival by finding a habitable exoplanet. Urgent issues requiring immediate attention. Increase food production output. Restore hull integrity. Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
So now I have to feed the crew 1,000 crew members. And now we've got 0. We're starting from scratch. Now people are hungry. So when we look at they're mad, everybody's pissed.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
It's telling us to stock up on the alloy. There's only one way we can do that. And that is by building a probe launcher. Can't fit it in here. We can get it here. Kind of don't want to do that. I think I'm going to bring it back over here. And then we will run a road straight off of here all the way to there. So they want us to send an expedition to Earth. Everybody's freaked out. They're not getting a signal from Earth. And so what we're going to do is go back into space. Now we're going to use our ship to go there. We're going to claim that it's our fault. Or I'm going to say Dolos has many enemies, because it was sabotaged. We still get a negative 5% trust from it. There's nothing we can do about it, but we're going to send this here because if we don't keep our promises, we get a heck of damage from it.
Arrived at its destination.
Now we're going to open this up. We're going to investigate, scour the globe in search of survivors. We're in fast motion, so that should fill up pretty quickly. But yeah, somebody sabotaged the machine, which caused the moon to explode and be damaged, along with our ship. If you look up here, we're minus 28% hull integrity from that little fiasco, and the only thing we can do is to keep repairing the hull, and it costs 2 per cycle, and try to get us back up to 1,000.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, so it's ready for extraction, and now we're going to get some more of these, and we get some more iron and some science. We need all of that. Now it's telling us investigate Dolos headquarters, or we can investigate our personal location, which means it's going back to wherever we were staying on Earth. But we're going to do this one first.
A science ship team has completed a task.
And now they should be bringing us supplies. Now, I've had problems with this before. Yep, here it comes. Now it should dump off stuff. It's dumping off all that iron. It'll come back and give us some more of these. There is those. Now we can build some probes. I'm going to put it on auto build so I don't have to mess with it. It'll automatically build them. We got 100 of those. Now we can't move any more into there. We don't have anybody, but we can make another food. Insect farm. Still have enough power so that we can do that. Okay, so I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to change this road. And then quickly fix it so that we can build another ant farm. Insect farm, whatever you want to call it. There we go. Now I want to build a miner. I don't know why it's not letting us do that. But we obviously are going to need another storage for that. Now we can build the batteries. Before we do that, we need to put in another storage. Somewhere. Better yet, instead of doing that, why don't we do this? That sends that ore to one of the other places. That'll afford us to drain that thing. And we are going to run out of ore really fast now. So, let's see where we're at on our research. Batteries are done. We need a steel mill. We're at 26 power. I'm going to want to go back out here, hit this, and we're going to need to make another small solar panel. I thought we had built all those. They may have gotten destroyed during that little fiasco we just went through. And we still are at 28 minus 28. Hull depletion. I don't know if we have any power. I don't think we do. So we can't make that one. Yeah, we don't have no power. People are still starving. Oh, there we go. And we officially have no more iron. So let's see what we're going to do about this earth deal here. We don't want to change that. Now we're getting some steel. And we're going to get some more research points. Which means that thing should be researching now.
Team has completed a task. A new request awaits your attention.
Now we need to make a storage for the electrical. I'm going to want to do this quickly. Safeguard me, we must find survivors and increase the station's population. But it wants us to find these guys. And so we need to build a cryopod for that. So that's going to tell us what we need to research next. And so once this research completes, which it should in just a minute, for the steel mill, it says there is no active tech lab. Let's close this. And that's because it's purging its waste. There we go. Now it's back online. And now this should be going again. Okay, so that completed. We need to go to the crypto and research this. Stability. -1 permanent. And that's from the traumas of losing Earth. This is talking about the cryonic pods, which is what's going to give us more people now. Means that we're not going to be getting people shipped here. Okay, so what's going on with this? Why hasn't this been done? Building must be connected. Okay, so let's rotate this around. We can see why the road isn't connecting to it. We need to select something. We do have the ore for it, but I don't know why it's not working. So let's, sometimes it's just as easy as adding a road. Oh, I put it the wrong side. So I'm going to remove it and then rebuild it. I'm going to make sure that we have it facing the right way. There we go. And we'll add a little bit of road so it gets everything that it needs. So now they're building it. And then we can add power to that. So we'll now have a place to store the power. That's filling that up. All right. So we're not having any symbols anywhere. Now what I want to do is add some battery power. Takes a lot of iron to build those though. I think we'll hold off a little bit, at least until we finish another mission. Now will it let me build this? Selected spaceship will be transferred to the current platform. Right, let's see. What do we need to do? So we have one built, and then I'm going to show you now how these work. What you do is you open up this screen and you launch the probe. And if you watch this on the probe scanner screen, as I move this around, things will come up. Well, we need the FE so that we can make the iron And so this is what I'm going to go for. And then it gives me a little bit of stuff for this over here. And this is going to give us research and the bodies we need. So, but like I said, I'm looking more for the FE. And then we got a big pop right there. So we're going to go right there like that. Probe's moving into the space. Once it gets there,
A probe has completed its scan.
and then I'm going to open this up. Actually, I can't. But let's see if we can make... Now if it'll let us make the miner. Not doing it. So I don't know why it's not doing that. I don't know what the problem is. Now we have people hungry again. But our happiness is pretty good. But we had a death, and I hope it's not from somebody starving, because if too many people starve, it's over. We did add this we have 4 of these now. And we have 2 restaurants, and both of them have food in them. And as you can see, it's constantly filling this up. And what we need to be concerned about now is building the new steel factory. I'm going to need to find a place for this. I'm going to rotate it. It's the only way we're going to be able to build this. And I'm going to have to put it right there.
A new request awaits your attention.
Let's unlock new sector within 10 cycles. Okay, so what it's asking us to do now is to unlock the sector. We can unlock it now. We have the materials to do it. The problem with it is power. Now our whole intensity is getting back up again. Now we're at 744 of 900. But we want to get some more steel and stuff going in here. If you move over here too quickly, you'll fail. And you'll fail very quickly. So you need to be stocked up on stuff. And so I don't know what's going on with the probe. What I do know is that I want to move this out to there.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Now we'll open this up. Gather remaining resources.
A science ship team has completed a task.
So it's going to extract the rest of that food. And that's the little hauler that's going to go grab that stuff. We'll do another probe launch. And this one will be looking for more of that stuff, if we can get it up there. There we go. Now this is talking about transferring between sectors materials. So if your sector stock supplies go over this quantity, they are eligible to export extra resources to the other sector. And so if your sector stockpiles go under this quantity, they are eligible to import to other sectors potential extra resources. And so that's how that works. We probably won't get to that in this episode, but connect gateway of sector 1 with road, open gateway of sector 2. They're now retrieving this stuff.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
Yeah, see, we're in trouble. We gotta see why. Something's happened. Sector growth. Okay, so they want it. They're not going to cut us any slack. They're going to force me to do this. We're going to have to override the locks. It's just going to eat so much of our materials here. We do have this going, but I haven't been able to mine any FE yet. Let's go ahead and look back out there again. We have some here. But it won't let us build the miner is the problem. We can't do anything unless we can build the miner. And for some reason this thing is glitched. We have plenty of polymers. We should be able to do that. I don't know why it won't let us. It's telling us to construct a mining ship in the docking bay. This is a mining ship, but it's not letting us do it. And I wonder if it's because maybe we're short on people. I don't know. Let's see if our probe has made it out to where that stuff is. What's this about? The probe never went. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, so what we're going to want to do is take our science ship and we're going to want to send him out to Uranus. Meal cycle. Okay, so at least we don't have people starving anymore. As you can see, we were at 200 almost, now we're down to 159. So did this place open up? I don't know why it stopped. Oh, I know exactly why it stopped. Sometimes I'm just retarded. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this just like that.
The ship has arrived at its destination.
Now, as you can see, it's delivering the parts that it needs. While we're waiting, let's go ahead and jump on out there and see what he found. Cut down the tree. Carry out ecological analysis. Focusing will fell the tree using strategically placed explosives. Our instruments have recorded abnormal thermal activity on Uranus. At this distance, we are unable to deduce its nature or source. Since we found a tree, it seems impossible in such an environment I've never seen anything like it. It's breathtaking. The tree sheds its leaves quite rapidly, but they reform almost instantly, crystallizing from the branches. The root structure appears to sink deep into the planet. I hope you're receiving our image as we feel this. Feels like a fever dream. That's what I'm going to pick.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Okay, so we have another request. Go back inside. Okay, so we've unlocked the other side now. Let's have 32 units of food stored in Sector 1 within 20 cycles. Yeah, we don't have no choice about that. I just don't see how we're going to be able to do it. Construct a mining ship in the
Team has completed a task.
small stockpile has been disabled.
Accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
There we go. Let's repair that as quickly as possible. Let's to repair stockpile. We're doing that. Another new objective. Crew member died. See, that's not good. Although we do have a hospital here, we probably need a second one. Now we got not enough houses. It just gets away from you so quick. New sector is subtly unlocked. This is a historic moment for those, blah, blah, blah. Now we got plus 10% trust, which helps a lot. We need to make a road. Like we're not producing enough food still. But we'll make another ant farm.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Where is it at? Let's repair it. Well, we had 2 people die. We're gonna get kicked out of this one again. Look at our hull integrity. Minus 56%.
A new request awaits your attention.
Oh, jeez.
Caution. Hull integrity below 50%.
Okay, so we need to start mining some of the FE stuff. And that's only going to happen with the probes out here. Okay, so we're going to get some more research. Okay, but we still need to harvest this right here. But we can't because we can't make a miner. And that's got to be a glitch. Because we should be able to manufacture a miner in here and yet it won't let us. We have everything we need to do it and it just won't let us. So when I click this, it should show a bar right here where it's starting to Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back over to this side. We're going to start opening up some of this stuff.
A science ship team has completed a task. An accident has occurred in the Tycoon. Warning, a sector is being overworked. The crew's trust in your leadership.
Yeah, we're coming apart at the seams now. Because we can't make any steel. See, we're out of steel everywhere. We don't have any iron, so we can't. And we should be able to, this should be, you know, the thing should be doing this right here. 4 members died. We're gonna end up losing.
Warning, hull integrity below 10%. An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
And part of it's my fault because I'm running this thing at full speed. Let's get back in here. Find the accident, repair it. Everybody's unhappy. This is what happens when, like, this sector 2 is just, we can't do anything. It won't even, we don't even have any workers over here. We're supposed to send 40 workers over here.
A new request awaits your attention.
Yes. Don't get it and store the hole. Nothing I could do. Can't even build this because we don't have any iron. Where is our guy at? I might as well just speed it back up. This whole thing's gonna shut down in just a minute anyway.
A science ship team has completed a task. A probe has completed its scan.
Yeah, see, we got... We got all this out here, but yeah, it won't. And we just lost another. And we just lost this infirmary, so nobody's going to be able to get healed. They're going to die. Anyways, I'll have to figure this out in the next episode. This is Crazy with Crazy Gaming. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscription. If you haven't made a comment, make a comment. We like the comments. Appreciate them. Also, hit the like button. When you hit the like button, you help us out. It not only helps us out, it helps the people out. Makes it easier for people to find and see our content. Hit the bell so you get notification next time we drop another video. This is Crazy with Crazy Gaming. Let me get out of here before I die in front of you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.